Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today I thought, yeah, Type 64 it is. I want to be that pesky light tank who is spanking everyone for their mistakes, and we are starting everything in a shit river standard battle. Unfortunately, matchmaking is not that great for us, but I believe we can make it work. So all we want to do is we want to have an opening from the typical bushes in the middle. Hopefully, we are going to get a bit of... You know what? I changed my plan. Skill, that was quick. Thank you very much, fellas. This is how my brain is working. 1 second, I think I want to go into the typical bush, and other second, I am going through the middle of the field while yelling blah, 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 blah. Good. Couple of the tanks spotted. Hip hip hooray. Now, let's talk Type 64. Type 64 is one of the best light tanks in the game, hands down, in my opinion. Obviously, this tank comes with some minuses as not having any armor whatsoever, right? Which is definitely a minus. But all in all, the tank is strong, you know, for a light tank. You have very decent gun, which is a good thing. You have quite a bit of the camo, you have DPM and whatnot. Pretty much you have good combination of the things for a light tank. Now, what bad can happen whenever you are playing with this tank? Well, obviously you do not want to get hit by the Arta. This is the first thing, and the second thing is you want to have some space to move. So you want to have open maps like Prokurovka, Kempinovka, Redshire, or the same Ghost Town, doesn't really matter. You want to have some space to move. If you are in kind of close range, you are going to get way more attention than you should, and then we are going to have a bit of the problems. So we will try to demonstrate, fellas, how to play with this vehicle properly, fingers crossed, and let's hope we can spank the living crap out of the enemies. So the first things first, we are going to spot this gentleman sitting somewhere here, right? That's what we are going to do, and this is our mission. At this point, I am feeling pretty confident, and I feel pretty well as well. I think we are spanking the living crap out of this light tank, and I could hit him potentially, but to hit him for 100 damage and after that retreat, I don't really think this is the right idea. Instead of doing that, we are just simply spotting this IS-22, and our sniper schnitzels, they can show some dominance towards this guy. Good. So far, it is a great start. 1.2 thousand assisting damage. Enemies have no clue where I am. This is good, and he definitely doesn't know who is spotting him. He's thinking, who? Who is that mother trucker who is spotting me and I am in the bush? Obviously, you can do this with other light tanks as well. What we are doing here with this vehicle, it is not super extraordinary or nothing super duper hyper turbo special, right? We are just sitting in the bush at this point. We need to say that straight. Meanwhile, while we are chilling in the bush, this tank has one minus, not that much amount of the ammunition. I know it sounds weird when the tank is having 45 shells and everything, but truly it is not that great. So I would highly recommend to stock upon the gold ammunition whenever you are playing with this tank. Why would I say so? It is because it is way easier to penetrate enemies, right? And in the same time, in the long term, you are going to win way more games. Skill promoting gold spam. Listen, skill is promoting reality of the world of tanks. That is the truth, and it needs to be said, you know? It's just how the game is looking like nowadays. Talking about the standard ammunition, 115 alpha damage, 128 millimeters of penetration. What you can penetrate with this penetration, you know? Especially in matchmaking like this, you would feel like useless mother trucker. You would feel like you can fight against the light tanks and even tier 6s are hard to penetrate. They are hard to penetrate for you. So this is very important thing to say. For example, we have enemy IS-2S in front of us, and if I would not have this gold ammunition, right, I would not be able to do anything for him, which is quite sad, but in the same time it is reality. So it's just how it goes. Anyways, we are sitting very, very well here. All we need to do, we need to keep spanking this gentleman. And the best part of all this is he's thinking, where is this pesky light tank? Where is that mother trucker? This is what he is thinking, I'm telling you. I am saying his thoughts out loud. Meanwhile, we are paying attention into the maxi map, and I see enemies are making a bit of pressure towards our base, but I think we are kind of alright. You know what? It's about the time to escape for us from here. You know what? We will try to help our guys to defend the base. By the way, pay attention at the Kampfpanzer hit points. Unfortunately, our Kampfpanzer is far away from being healthy, if you know what I mean. So, let's get involved. My man, you need to survive, and we will try to beat the living crap out of this gentleman together. How about that, my man? Let's see. Basoto sniping from the back, not a big surprise. We are spanking him in the face, nice. And now we are booming. Now this is going to be in a way 1 versus 1 fight. Or will it be 1 versus 1? Bam, another shot. Unfortunately, I missed and he hit me. But that is completely fine because he is playing with a T-34-85, and T-34-85 is extremely strong tank in the tier 8, in the tier 6 standards overall, right? So I definitely cannot complain about this. Meanwhile, we are loading the standard ammunition, and the main reason why we are doing so because we have Skoda who is coming for us. And yes, I'm paying attention at this light tank. No. How are you doing? Beautiful. We're eliminating him from the game. Excellent. And now we are playing. Now we are gaming, fellas. Skill, what do you think? Are you going to win this 1 versus 2? Absolutely not. What did you expect, fellas? You expected positive answer? Doesn't work this way. Okay. One more, for the sake of love and happiness, thank you very much. Now Mr. Skoda is on the reload, he is dropping down, so what that means? That means we are dropping down in the other side. Yep, we are playing the game which is called Cat and Mouse, fellas. All we need circus music in the background, and we are ready to go. And Bazoto is spanking us in the butt. That is completely fine. Listen, considering the situation, 3,500 in this matchmaking is very good. Enemies had better team. They deserve it to win. There is all there is to say. So, let's see the score. Okay, fellas, we came back, unfortunately, with a defeat. Our team did not manage to win the game, but that's fine. 1,500 damage, 2,000 assisting damage. We finished on top by 200 experience margin. And we are taking the solid second place, speaking about the damage as well. Plus, on top of that, we made 39,000 profits. If we would have clan boosters on and our boosters on, this would be 100,000 profits with a tier 6 light tank. Not bad. Okay, second game with Type 64. One more thing which I want to say. Nowadays, it is extremely good way to make credits, right? Everyone knows that, or most of the people knows that. Now the question is it worth to play with a tier 6? And you know what? If you are lower tier level and you enjoy tier 6, play with a tier 6. Although, where the credits or where the money is hiding at the tier 8. But the tier 8 matchmaking is kind of messed up nowadays. And if in the tier 6 you would have a great time and you would chill, in the tier 8 you would have a bit of the frustrating experience, if you know what I mean. And I'm not afraid to say so, I'm not afraid to, you know, highlight this. So if you like laid-back gameplay, tier 6 is working just fine. If you want to make a real credits, then tier 8 is the place to be, and in the good game you are going to make $250,000 credits like there is no tomorrow. In fact, if you are going to play very well, you can easily have games for 300,000 credit profits, you know? It's important thing to say. Now, speaking about important thing to say, we have a Mr. Cromwell who is going in front like there is no tomorrow. So what that means it is about the time to say goodbye for us. I know it sounds weird because skill, you just started the game and you just arrived into position. Yes, indeed it is the case, but you need to know when to say, yeah, see, I don't feel like I am playing here, and I think this decision is going to pay off. The main reason being why, because this Cromwell will get bored over there and he will say ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. And whenever Mr. Cromwell will make pressure, we are going to make sure we will award him with the finest shells up the ass. That's what we are trying to do, and this is what we are waiting for. By the way, our ELC is losing quite a bit of the hit points. I'm pretty sure he got blind fired by the enemies. And at this point, we just simply need to be patient. By the way, just let's take a second to appreciate what kind of beautiful matchmaking we have here. We are playing against the tier 6s and tier 5s. We are pretty much feeling like the king of the hill at this point. Oh, look at this, ELC MIX is going through the open field as well, good. Eventually they will feel like they want to get involved. By the way, the funniest part of all this is ELC have a friend, VK medium tank, decided to go into the light tank spotting bush. And this ELC is probably so pissed, he is thinking, yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I needed for a full happiness. Thank you very much, medium tank, thank you. And you know what, that is completely fine. Oh, medium tank is taking one for the team. Someone is blind shooting him with high explosives. Probably that VK. I don't really think there is someone else who could do that. So at this point, we are just waiting. Could I get a bit more involved and to go through the city? Maybe I could, but I do not really think the option is really worth it, you know? I think there is way more risks than it is a reward. This is the honest truth, and this is what I want to believe. And yes, skill, you are extremely patient in this kind of situation. I know, fellas, I am extremely patient, and I am just simply waiting until enemies will make one or another mistake. This is the right way to do the thing. In the same time, playing in the city against the Skodas, come on, 2 clips and I am dead. I can cry in the corner after that, right? By the way, our VK is dead, so our probably light tank, our MX is thinking, okay, luckily that medium tank got destroyed, so I am returning to the bush. This is what I am thinking, and I think I am reading his mind pretty well. Yeah, indeed. The guy is saying, phew, I can play in my bush again. Nice. Okay. I can see what is happening here. Meanwhile, VK, how are you doing? Are you enjoying yourself? Indeed, it looks like you do. Light tank in the open field, how are you doing? It is about the time to start spanking this light tank. Very nice. Meanwhile, VK is trying to spank us as well. You know what? I don't really mind that much. Oh, he's in the open field. Yep. This is the moment when we are having a farming simulator. He cannot survive this. It doesn't matter as much as he would love to, as he would dream about this game. Nope. You are not surviving this, buddy. You are not surviving this. Meanwhile, Achilles found some balls and he decided to be aggressive. You know what that means? That means it is approximately 723 damage waiting for us. That's what I see whenever I see Achilles playing in front. Now, this MX can be a bit annoying, but I do not really think he is going to annoy us to the level that we cannot do absolutely anything at this point. So I am feeling alright. Oh, yo, Achilles, how are you doing? Greetings, my man. Oh, look at this farm, fellas. Just look at this farm. I love this tank. Very, very beautiful vehicle overall. There is all there is to say about this. Absolutely glorious tank. Meanwhile, it is about the time to get involved. ELC just fired. We managed to snap his life away from him, or I suppose to say we managed to snap him to the garage. Good joke, Knight. I know, fellas, I was practicing for this one. And at this point, we are just going against the Skoda Tier 5. I'm not going to slow down. I am going to make maximum pressure in this situation, and we are going to have another great game with this vehicle. Once again, this tank is definitely worth a lot of respect. I would... Whoa! Excuse me? Excuse me? Kind sir, what are you thinking and what are you doing? Wow, okay, not bad. For a tier 5 toaster, he toasted my ass pretty well. But you know what? I am fine. I'm feeling completely fine with all of this. Look at this, fellas. We got 2,000 damage or 1,900 damage, and we got 1,000 assisting damage. Fellas, it is a tier 6. What do you want? 10,000? By the way, it's possible, but not in this game. Okay, hip hip hooray, we came back from the game, we have second class, we have victory, we have 2,000 damage or 1,900 damage, 1,000 assisting damage. We are second by experience, we are second by the damage. Look at this tier 5 mother trucker, he farmed everyone, good for him. And we made 69,000 profits. Once again, I really want to highlight this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. With the Christmas bonuses, this would be easily, well, if I would activate bonuses, it would be easily over 100,000. So it's worth to say. And the stress playing with the lower tiers, at least for me, is... what stress? Last but not least, we have a pretty disgusting map. Truly, Tundra is far away from being excellent and far away from being good, but we are going to be aggressive. At least that's what I think. Or do we want to be aggressive? How many guys do we have going over there? Like 5. T50 will try to take the hill, and I believe he's going to be on the hill first. Maybe I could simply punish guys who are trying to go on top of the hill instead of going myself. Yep, I think this is the right plan. Okay, bam, punishment in the side, very, very good. Now we are waiting for another one, bam, punishment in the side. Enemies are having the hill, okay, understood. And bam, punishment in the side. That was quite fun, fellas. Okay, 3 punishments. Oh, yoy, we lit him on fire. Woo! Okay, unlucky. Unlucky for this gentleman. That's what I can tell you. Well, what can I say? He is definitely not a cat, fellas. He haven't had 9 lives. Okay, understood. We know there is 2 gentlemen sitting on top of the hill. And what we know our team is making a hardcore pressure in this side, but oh well, I don't really think our team can go to the maximum, you know, full throttle low mode. 5 guns, let's count the guns. We have 6 guns, enemies have 5 guns in this situation. But they have a full heal. So what heal means in this kind of situation? Heal means a lot, fellas. It truly does. Meanwhile, we found the Jack Panzer sitting in the open field, so we are going to say hello for him. We are polite baboons, we are always up to say hi for our friendly triangle in the enemy team. Skill, why are you saying he is friendly? Well, do you see him shooting me? I don't. So that means he is friendly. Although not so friendly medium tank, I would say. Okay, I see where this game is going. We are losing this game 1-5. So I can predict the score might be 5-15. Our team is locked in pretty much red line in a way. Well, not so red line, but as you can see, fellas, look at this, look at this, look at... Dance, 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 dance. You know what is the funny thing? He's in my blad list. This gentleman is in my blad list, but he is dancing like... Wait a second. Is it the guy from my blad list? No, he isn't. Okay, I see, buddy, I see. I see, what is up, buddy? I see. Okay, let's try to punish this cover too. He's thinking about the blind shot. Woohoo! And he hit that, and he hit that. Ay, 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 very unlucky. Well, not much what we can change about this. Map This map for a light tank is brutal and it is a pure torture, fellas. I would love to say we could do something more, but unfortunately it is not the case. You see, not every game can be winnable, and there is nothing what we can do about this. We will be humble, we will take this defeat, and we will say fine, better luck next time. Let's see the score. Okay, fellas, so in the end of the day we have 1.4 thousand damage only. This is not the greatest game for sure, but we need to accept this, fellas. Enemies just simply played better. We are first by the damage, we are second by experience. Enemy team had a blast and they literally blasted our team, and we made 14,000 profits. Although keep this in mind, if I would not run the premium account because I fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition, I would lose a bit of the credits, but it happens. Now, speaking about the score with the type, we played alright. I am happy with all of this. 1.6 thousand damage, 1000 assisting damage, it is okay. Although 33% win ratio. You can't win them all, fellas. You just cannot. Anyways, I hope I showed you the way how to play with the Type 64, and I hope you are going to give this tank a go if you have it lurking in the garage somewhere. It is beautiful tank, and I hope you are going to enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you very much for watching. It was a pleasure and honor to entertain you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.